Hello, 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 Twitches. Hello. I'm gonna bring up the chat on my phone because I think we're gonna need the full monitor for this stream. I think it like takes a little bit to propagate, and that's why I find this UI so confusing. So there's another way to get to my chat on here, my channel, and then I go to videos. No, I can click live here, and that works. First, hi, perfect. Hello, people. What's up? What's up? All right, cool. We live, boys. We live. Let's go. Let's go. Yo, let's see how many people we got. So first, we're gonna have to make a decision, and we're gonna listen to a song. Looks like we have some relatively low tier questions and comments in here. I did watch the landing. Congratulations. So, now that we're done with the bagel, we're going to be doing Write You a Scheme version 2.0. I did version 1.0 a long time ago, and I do want to give one note on the last stream. I read the comments briefly, and I think it's kind of a tragedy that we can't trust any institutions anymore. It's sad that all of the universities, journalistic, political, these institutions are just so unequipped to deal with the modern world, and they are not adapting well. Like Paul Graham said, I'm excited for the people who are going to come in and build new institutions. It's not that we're not to trust them, it's just that I don't respect them, you know? I don't want the New York Times to say good things about me. I don't respect the New York Times. I don't want an honorary degree from Yale University. I don't respect Yale University. Who do I respect? A bunch of random people on the internet. Satoshi Nakamoto, Vitalik, Eliezer Yudkowsky, Scott Alexander, Scott Aronson, Curtis Yarvin, Paul Graham. It's a smattering of individuals, Elon Musk, who can be trusted and I think are adapting to the modern world in an okay way, while these institutions remain so incredibly tone deaf to the fact that we're not interested in being lied to anymore. All right. The only other comment I'm going to respond to is non-constructive proof. It was a Stack Overflow. If somebody can link that to me. If somebody can link that to me, I will go over that proof, because I realized that I didn't go over the proof at all. I just kind of glossed over it, and once I understood it. And then I realized that I actually didn't understand it totally the way that I thought I did. So if somebody could link to that proof. This is the Bezic identity, right? Thank you, Hype Train. Does someone want to link to that? I know it's in the comment, but we don't get YouTube comments anymore. There's no more YouTube comments in my browser. They went away. I did make decent revenue from the last stream. I did. So if nobody's going to link to it, then here. So R equals the square root of n is integral if rational for n exists in n. So what you're trying to show here is that if R is a rational number, it has to be a integral number. So we start with, okay, so R is some fraction, A over B. The greatest common divisor of A and B at 1, which means it's a reduced fraction. And then this is the Bézier identity. So this is something that has to be true. Now, if you'll notice this jump to the next step, so if you look here, A minus BR times C plus DR. If you take A over B and you substitute it in here, the B's cancel out. So you're left with A minus A, which is 0. So it's 0 times C dr, which obviously equals 0. And then you can take this and you guys should remember FOIL from algebra. So you multiply your firsts, your inners, your outers, so that's plus DRA, and then your lasts, which is BRDR. But actually, you'll notice R times R is defined to be N, right? So we can actually just change that to BDN. So we're left with AC minus BDN minus BRC minus DRA. So we can factor an R out of here. Let's just flip these around. All right, it's the same. So we can factor an R out of this, DA minus BC. But we know that DA minus BC equals 1. So we're left with, replace that with 1, and we're left with what's written here. Now AC, well, considering B and C are obviously integers, C is also an integer, so this is an integer. This has to be an integer. Obviously N is an integer, it's defined to be a natural number. So because these are both integers, and we know 0 is an integer, or I mean another way we can just write this is 0 equals BDN minus R equals BDN minus AC, right? So yeah, there's your proof. So yeah, I did promise it was a noob stream, so we're gonna go through and be nice to people like that. George made up all sorts of shit in the last stream. He's fooling you guys just because he talks confidently about fields he does not know as much as programming. What's wrong? Do you have a counterexample to anything that I said? And you know what? I'm gonna make a claim. I'm gonna make a claim here. The Time Traveler 253, come forward right now with a counterexample, or you're banned from the stream for life. Give this guy 10 seconds, 20 seconds. Come on, come on, come forward. You have people who talk like this and they talk like, oh, I am so clever. He said a lot of wrong things, but then they don't have any specifics at all. All right, I'll review the stream and write down some examples. Okay, I'll, you can reply in the comments, but now you're banned. Right? Because you don't have any examples. You honestly don't. What you don't like is a feeling. Like if you had like 3 things, like you want to come at me with those things, I'm happy to have a conversation. But if you're going to be like, oh, well, he said a lot of wrong things because they didn't make me happy and things that don't make me happy are wrong, you get banned. Okay. So we're going to do this. Oh, also, the other thing that I wanted to talk about was I found a bug in my busy beaver code, and it wasn't producing. I shouldn't have been lazy. You guys shouldn't let me get away with laziness. So this is from the busy beaver streams where I implemented the zany zoo paper. So you shouldn't be allowed to. I shouldn't have gotten away with being like, oh, I know it's right even though my numbers don't match. If your numbers don't match the paper, you are 99% 5% of the chance you're wrong, maybe 5% chance the paper's wrong if you've really looked over it. But of course, we're in the 95 bucket. I had a bug. So these are the number of states that we should be generating for the given sizes in their tree normal form. So this has been pushed to GitHub. If you go in, $36 for 2x2, 3508 for 3x2, 2764 for 2x3. One of my biggest mistakes was this. When I added in these other states, even though they're overwritten later on, I didn't make a copy of the machine, and not making a copy of the machine caused these num states and num symbols to be incremented erroneously. So once I made a copy, a lot of that bugs were fixed. Now, I'm still not getting a perfect match for 4 and 2. So I wonder if I still have a bug. This one is giving me 511162. Do 2 and 4. I think this one gives me 342532. And they're very close. So one of the things I found was I set this bound on the number of steps to 200. If I change it to 100, I get a perfect match with the paper. But when I change it back to 200, which is what they claimed in the paper, I didn't get a perfect match. So I'm not exactly sure what's going on here, but it's nice to see my numbers be a whole lot closer to the papers. You aren't done until you've matched the paper perfectly. Of course, I'm still not done because I haven't matched the paper perfectly, but remember when they claimed that the 5x2 machine was getting this many? My implementation got this when we ran it over on the server. Now it got this, so that's at least a whole lot closer to what the paper said. You created a copy before, but you deleted. Yeah, maybe. Maybe because I thought like it didn't matter. Because I was like, oh, I overwrite it, but I forgot that all these things have side effects. But we will program in a language where there are no side effects in Haskell. And I think this is an appropriate stream. So Scheme is a programming language. We're going to be writing a scheme interpreter in Haskell that gets you kind of to what the truth programming languages are. I want to talk about one other comment that I read. It was like, George, could you please give us a tutorial where you tell us what your terminal setup is and what computer you have? These kind of things only matter to people who like to circle jerk. They do not have anything to do with skill. So if anytime, two things that I want everybody in the comments to dogpile. I want them to dogpile people asking about like frivolous things like that, and I want you all to dogpile concern trolls and tell them that I don't give a fuck about their concerns, and you know my brand and all that, and you know they can get fucked. And then the wokeness police. The only solution for the wokeness police is absolute and complete ridicule. So yeah, I mean that one, ridicule is always a good. Oh, they're coming for you, man. The wokeness police. You heard of the boogeyman? You heard of the boogaloo? Oh, they're coming for you. So that's yeah. Level 2 hype train. Thank you. What toothpaste do you use? This guy's a VIP, so we're going to listen really to what he has to say. Is there some fundamental CS topic that you can teach people they wouldn't be able to teach themselves? Oh, that's another kind of thing that I was thinking. It's very hard for me to teach like this. It's very hard for me to teach like okay, the Twitch comments from hundreds of random people are not really a good audience for lectures. One of the things that I think that would work a lot better is if we brought one person onto the stream and taught them a specific topic, And then if you really want to teach somebody something, I think the best way to do it is kind of Socratic method style, right? You make sure you check their understanding at every step. Because a lot of times when you're learning something, you don't know what you don't know. And then by being asked to do something and realize, I remember being in 3rd grade, and it was in 2nd grade. I was 2nd grade, and they were going to put me up a grade for math. And I spoke with a 3rd grade teacher, and she asked me, George, do you know your multiplication tables? I said yes. And then she asked me some questions. She asked, what's 6 times 6? And I said 36. And she asked me, what's 8 times 8? And I said 64. And then she asked me, what's 6 times 8? And well, I didn't know 6 times 8. Because I actually just knew the squares. I didn't know that you could multiply besides multiplying numbers by itself. Yeah. Yeah, we could potentially take VIPs. We could also potentially say it's like $100 for 30 minutes. Might be another option. So we can either charge money or we can have a merit-based thing. Those are the 2 things that it is acceptable to discriminate upon in modern society. You can discriminate based on paying money, or you can discriminate based on skill. Yeah. Don't charge, you'll get banned from Twitch. You guys are always so like, don't do X, don't do Y, you'll get banned from Twitch. I'm not gonna get banned. If Twitch bans me, Twitch bans me, man. Like I'm not gonna go out of my way to violate any rules, but if I can't do what I think is like normal things to do, then all right, I'm banned from Twitch. I'll go stream somewhere else, you know? All you do is criticize everything we say, brah. I don't even know how to respond to that. Yeah, I don't know about making your own stream server. I think there's another one. Do we have to ban someone? Yeah, always be... Yeah, I know I can show my earnings, but, you know, it's tacky. We'll stream on a voice app. If I die, I die. That's right. That's the philosophy. Lanolux, thank you for bringing your people in, and I think that is a perfect time to actually get started on the stream. Okay. Although the majority of modern programming files see algo style, Lisp syntax is simple, using the same syntax to represent code and data, the list. This is called homoiconicity. I didn't know that. If a program written in it can be manipulated as data using the language. Such the program, I don't know. I mean, Python has like an AST, import AST. Scheme, a dialect of Lisp, is pretty straightforward. We won't follow the strict scheme standard for sake of brevity, but aim to include many useful features. Why Haskell? Because this guy loves Haskell. Okay, that's good to know. What are we going to do? We're going to make a very basic but robust programming language that is both simple to use and highly extendable. Is that how you spell that word? I don't think that's how you spell that word. No, it has an A. So this is some basics of Lisp. Understanding check. What form does scheme use to represent data? The same one that it uses for code. Oh man, I should have paid more attention. How would you create a function? Lambdas, you can use lets for setting variables. Scheme is a dynamically typed interpreted functional language. C is a statically typed compiled imperative language. Yeah. Can you rearrange let expressions into lambda? I don't think so. You can definitely put lambdas into lets. Write out an explanation and example that demonstrates using lexical scope. Well, the things are only scoped when they're inside the lambda. So I think most of those answers are right, but some of them are probably wrong. You guys can make fun of me in the comments. Before we start, there's a note I have to make. Before we start, I'm going to take a time to complain about string. Uses overloaded strings in all files. So I advocate text. This is the strong position on text. I don't know. I'm already questioning this tutorial. From a word being spelled wrong. No, we're gonna go with it. I believe in this tutorial. After much ado, here's the remnants of the representation of the S expression from Lisp val. All coded data is represented by one of the following data constructors. There's nothing else. Take a look. Okay, so let's write that out. So we have data, which is a Lisp val, which is creating a. Oh, I really am going to have to do that text thing, or it's not going to be happy. Language overloaded strings. Okay. Atom is a t.text. So if I remember my Haskell syntax correctly, this is the name of the type, and this is the underlying Haskell type. And then it can have multiple types, and that's why this is kind of like an OR for types. So damn critical. Listen, bro, it's about having standards, and that's why you're banned. Right? No, it's not about, I like to be criticized too. I like to be criticized precisely and exactly. You know, ironically, your use of so damn critical is a vague, imprecise criticism, the type that gets you banned. But precise constructive criticism is great. So string is a t.text. Fun is an ifunc. Is that a Haskell type? I guess it has to be. With an lfunc. Fun ifunc. I don't know. We'll see if it compiles. Lambda ifunc mvctx. Well, now I just don't know what I'm doing. I'm just typing. We all know what a nil type is. And then bool deriving typeable. Data. Oh, and now here we define ifunc. Ifunc. Oh, I don't really know what all of this does. Hopefully we'll figure it out. All right, here we go. Bool, number, and string are trivial wrappers for Haskell values. Nil is the null type. Atom represents variables. To represent an S expression, let's just look into exactly what an S expression is. Symbolic expressions are a notation for a nested list, tree-structured data. So S expressions which contain cycles, I guess they can contain cycles? Okay, cool. Evaluation method. Oh my god, this is so complicated. Is the other one better? Yeah, this is way better. I'm not doing this. We're doing the old one. I did the old one a long time ago. But this is, I'm already confused. They're asking me to type all this stuff I don't understand. So RM'd. Most Haskell tutorials on the web use a style of teaching akin to language reference manuals. Boring. They show you the syntax of the language, a few language constructs, then tell you to create a few simple functions at the interactive prompt. The hard stuff of how to write a functioning, useful program is left to the end or omitted entirely. Yeah, all right, now we're talking. Oh, good, good, good. This looks much more approachable. Let's start with main.hs. Module main where import system.environment. Yeah, okay, that just sounds like boilerplate crap. Main has type IO. I know types when I see them. Do args equals get args. Put strlen hello. I assume that's the concatenation operator. Args question mark 0. All right, well, you got to spell environment correctly. If you try to import the environment, you get nothing. All right, cool, we got a program. Oh, it's not, okay, good. Index too large because we're taking a 0 with arg. Hello, 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 main Bob, hello Bob. All right, cool. There's a type declaration. Type declaration, the IO type is an instance of the monad class. Monad is a concept, and no one in Haskell will ever give you a straight answer to what a monad is. They'll tell you all this stuff about how it's like grounded in some, 7th level math, man. But maybe this is more clear. To say a value is of type monad, the class is to say there's a certain type of extra information attached to this value. Most functions do not need to worry about these pieces of information. The extra information in the IO actions is to be performed using the carried along value, while the basic value, when attached with information, is void, represented as that. Okay, both IO string and IO parentheses belong to the same IO monad type. There's two ways to create an IO action. Lifting an ordinary value into the IO monad, combining two existing IO actions. All right, this is what a do block is. It like puts the monad stuff together, precedence of Haskell stuff. Okay, cool. Let's move on to parsing. Oh, we're gonna need a parser. Oh, Cabal install parsec. Do I have Cabal? No, it's 18 days old. You asked to install executables, but there are no executables. Perhaps you want to use lib. Well, let's just hope this works. Hiding spaces. Yeah, because like spaces is like a... What's ghc main.hs /main? Okay, good, it compiles. We'll define a symbol, which is a parser char. All right, that seems kind of nice. All right, so symbol is just anything there. And then we're going to write a read expr. Let's type this one out. Read expr string to string. Read expr input case parse symbol lisp. I don't know where it got the word lisp from. Input of left error. No match, plus show error. Right val, found value. Okay, it's something. Can I like put my read expr, what if I put my read expr here? Does that do something? No match lisp. Oh, it's trying to like match the word lisp? Unexpected L. Or I guess I can only parse these things. So if I put like a bunch of stars, it's good? Where'd you get an M? Somebody gave you an M? Hello, found value. Oh, who knows why it's M? Oh yeah, echo star. Yeah, that's not a star. You know, when the first star you see may not be a star. That's you guys gotta pay attention to the songs, you know? I'll think, yeah, never mind. Yeah, let's time more people out. Let's boot more people, you know? People think they can do whatever they want on the internet. We need standards. Honestly, this whole place needs standards. This is why the moderation problem is such a problem all across the internet. A lot of people have gotten away with terrible behavior. That they never behave that way in public. The way that I act on streams is really very similar to how I act in life. I'm not anonymous. My name is George Hotz, and this is a representation of who I am. Fuck you trying to use a brand to say oh, you got a brand, you gotta act a certain way. But some of you guys act anonymous, and you can make a website. Here's an interesting website. What if you make a website? It's like Troll Trace from South Park, which is everybody's internet comment history next to their real name. And here's maybe how it works, right? You're either cool with that, and you can continue to comment on the internet, or if you're not cool with that, you're banned for forever commenting from the internet again. It'd be great. Facebook and the real name policy, you know? You'd be so not cool with that? Good, get the fuck out of my channel. Don't comment here again. Anyone who wouldn't be okay with that, don't talk on my channel. Done. Exper that get args. Put Sterlin. Read exper. Cool. All right, we wanted to add white space. So we're going to add support for white space, and that's why we had to hide spaces. So we can add a spaces type. Now this is all using the parsec library, which, this is the kind of thing where we could dive into exactly what it is. And maybe we have extra time, we can implement a parser. Because it would be fun. But yeah, so here we want spaces symbol. Oh, skip many 1 maybe. Cool. All right, so now we can parse things that have spaces. I'll make this a little bigger so you guys can all see. Who's complaining about the moderation policies? Oh, let me see this. I'm mentally unfollowing you, then following you back. All right. Is he always like this? Yes. Yeah, sub-only mode. We touched briefly on the bind operator in lesson 2. We mentioned it was used behind the scenes to combine the lines of a do block. Here we use it to combine our white space and symbol parsers. However, bind has different semantics in the parser and I/O. Yeah, this can be based on whatever the type is. Okay, cool. So we're back to defining list val. Atom is a string. We don't have to do any text stuff. That was my complaint about that last tutorial. They're introducing to me what seems like a political battle going on in the Haskell community about whether string or text is the one true thing, and get the noobs early. No, string is the one true string. Oh no, it's slower. Yeah, watch me n² concatenate my strings together in Python and not care. Number, integer, string, bool. All right, that seems pretty reasonable. This is an example of an algebraic data type. It holds a set of possible values of type list val, atom list, dotted list. Cool. All right, so we want a thing that parses, parse string, and I guess Parser Lisp val. So the output is a Lisp val? Do char. So if it's a string, we're going to get a char here. X many none of backslash. That end quote return, and that's for like association. All right, cool. All right, parse string, parse atom. We can just copy and paste this in. Now we'll type it out. It's quick. So this is a Lisp atom, and we can see what the. I don't really like all that tabbing. We'll see if it makes me do it. Letter, symbol. So I assume that's a parsec's version of an OR. So you guys can look up parsec. I've used it before. It's a Haskell parsing library. Monadic parser combinator. Starting from strength, it is an industrial strength parsing library. It is simple, safe, well documented, has extensive libraries, good error messages, and is fast. It is defined as a monad transformer that can be stacked on arbitrary monads. It's also parametric in the input stream type. I don't really know what those words mean. Library for writing parsers in Haskell. It's based on higher order parser combinators. So a complicated parser can be made out of many small ones and re-implemented in many other languages. That's nice. I mean, a challenge here would be to, like, you know, I'm kind of copying here. I'm just typing what's here. But a real challenge would be to, like, translate this into a different programming language. Let atom equals first colon rest, return case atom of bool true. So I've seen this before. This is just scheme syntax for getting true, and then in Haskell, when you're doing pattern matching like this, this just means match anything. So that's what that does there. See if that compiles. Oh, yeah, Lisp val. I think I made the same typo last time too, didn't I? Somebody called me out for it in the comments. Any advice on how to start with reverse engineering? So you're going to get a timeout. This has nothing to do with what we're doing right now. Do I think learning Haskell is valuable, and why? Absolutely not. Like everything on these streams, it's a complete waste of time. If you're here to learn something useful, go to college and get an MBA and scam people. Yeah, just no, it's not live, Big U Duckus. Parser, Lisp val. Oh god, a lift m. I know these things do something with monads, but I don't really know what. Number dot read many one digit. This shows one more way of dealing with monadic values. Easiest to read this backwards, since both function application and function composition associate to the right. The parsec combinator many one. Haskell also has very good documentation, and the stronger types get, the stronger you can make documentation kind of automatic. Well, I mean, that's sad, but we'd like to construct a number Lisp val from the resulting string, but we have a few type mismatches. First, we use the built-in function read to convert that string into a number. Then we pass the result to number, which is this thing up here, to get a Lisp val. The function composition operator creates a function that does both together. Oh, okay. Unfortunately, the result of many digits is still a parser string, so our combined number read still can't operate on it. We need a way to tell it to operate on the value inside the monad. Lift m does exactly that. So let's try a little experiment. Well, we're going to have to import control monad. And we're going to try a little experiment where we'll see if we get a type mismatch if I get rid of that lift m. I mean, I should. So yeah, it's inside this. So this is the monad that it's inside of, and lift m is applying this function. See, I never could have. Okay, question: am I learning right now? I'm not really sure. Right? I think they have exercises at the end of these, and we'll do the exercises to make sure we really, check my understanding. Because like I can say this, but I never would have known if I had gotten this error. I would have been like, I lift m. I wouldn't have guessed that, right? Cool. So there's some things we're going to have to think in a little bit. This hasn't been thinking yet. This has just been typing. Parser list val. So parse expression just seems to be a combination. We'll move this down here since it's a combination of the previous three. Parse atom. Parse string. Or parse number. We can get any one of these, and it's all an expr. So I guess we want to modify read expr. So instead of calling this spaces symbol thing, we'll call parse expr. And I guess Lisp is just like the name of the top token or something. So I don't need val here because it's actually not used. So like, let's say if I just make it true, does that work? Yeah, cool. Rewrite parse number. Okay, well, let's double check. Let's take a look. Okay, that works. Rewrite parse number without lift m using do notation and explicit sequencing with the... Oh, wow, I've never seen that operator before. But let's think about how to do this. So how do I write a comment again in Haskell? Comment's weird? Well, that doesn't work. Something like that. Maybe just 2 dashes. I can do single line comments? Yeah, okay, cool. That's good. Using do notation and explicit sequencing. So what if I just say something like do first many one digit, or I say like x, and then I say something like return this. Well, so what do I want to do? I want to read x, and then I want to call number on that. I think I can actually just, that does the same thing. Yeah, so how does that work? Cool, I think that does the same thing. I don't know how to do explicit sequencing with this operator. I guess they want me to write another one, but yeah. Yeah, that seems right. So I can also, to show that like that's equivalent, I can do that as well. Because I left a parenthesis there. Cool. Cool. But I think our first check your understanding went pretty well. I don't really care about this type. I don't really get, I don't know. I don't care about that one. We did half of it. Our strings aren't quite R5 RS compliant because they don't support escaping of internal quotes within the string. Change parse string so that that gives a literal quote character instead of terminating the string. Oh, change parse number to support the scheme standard for different bases. Add a character. Add a float constructor. You guys in the comments decide which one we want to do here. I don't want to do them all. We'll do one. Full numeric tower. Well, that sounds like a lot. You guys can choose from 2 to 6. And then whichever one people like, we'll do. What are we seeing? 6? All right. I see a lot of votes for float. Let's do float. Add a float constructor to Lisp val. Okay, so I think we can say float. Or is Haskell float type? Ooh, they're called doubles or something. I don't know. We'll see. First, let's see if that works. Okay, so we expect something like 3.4 to compile. Oh, it already compiled. Well, that's somewhat concerning. What did it parse as? You know what would be helpful? If we had a way to print these. I think there is a type. What if I, found val ++ show val. It's going to be like, oh, you can't show a Lisp val. How do I make my custom type showable? Haskell make type showable. No instance from show Lisp val. It's like a way to do this though. Oh, import debug.trace and then use trace m string. Thank you. Do I have an associative problem? Do I need parens there? No. Trace show. Bob? Deriving show. Okay, all right, let's try that approach. Sorry, trace m. Deriving show, like that. Oh, hell yeah, that works. Okay, found value number 3. Oh, so I guess it just parsed that. So that's a little annoying because I don't know what's gonna take precedent. Parse float. Do. Many digits. Why many digits? Let atom equals. No, this isn't right. It's a way I can like get that whole thing, right? I think I can sequence them with this. And then the Haskell function read float might be useful. So I guess that's the same then as this. So we'll just copy and paste this and change that to read float. And we'll call the float constructor instead of the number constructor. And then we'll add it here so we can parse float as well. Variable not in scopy, eh? Probably because I need to like import it or something. Numeric.read float? Or do I just need to import numeric? No module named numeric is imported. Import numeric. Couldn't match type float with actual type double string. I don't know how I feel about that. Why is it a string? Oh, read float must do some fancy shit. Reads an unsigned real frac. Is that the wrong read float? No, it's definitely the right read float. Yeah, Hoogle. So we want something that's going to take in a float, take in a string, and return a float. Isn't that right? Float maybe is not a Haskell type. Maybe double's the right answer. Read double. Oh, this is from some bio library, though. Well, actually, I should be able to type read float into Hoogle, and it'll tell me stuff, right? Oh, God, what's a read S? Reads an unsigned real fraction. I don't know. Read didn't have these problems. Read S. A parser for type A and returns a set of possible pairs. Can I put a show there? No, of course not. There are like ways to, see, something that's annoying about Haskell. How do I debug? I think I can just use read as long as I can infer that I'm parsing a float. Okay, let's try it. Found value float, 4.0. Great. Well, that wasn't exactly the float that I wanted, eh? I mean, I guess it parsed this and then... Well, all right, let's first do a little test. What if I do string x, all right? That should... Why did it get a 4? Where'd it get 4? Oh, it like didn't concatenate these. So read might actually be correct, but I have a problem here with my concatenation. So like let Adam equals x : y or plus plus. There's probably a better way to write this. Let Adam equals, and then we'll check to make sure it's working as a string. We don't want that, we want that. Okay, now it's saying 3.4, so now we can return float read Adam. Let's go. Cool. Do I need that? I don't need that. Beautiful. No, we don't want to ignore HS. Cool. Drops the intermediate values. Is there a way not to? You can try with a typed hole to debug your types. Yeah, I've seen that before. Thank you for subscribing. mphilip3. Cool. All right, we now have float support. Next, we're going to add a few more parser actions. So we should be able to parse a list. Parse list is a parser list val. Parse list. This is using the lift m syntax again, but I think we're pretty comfortable with that. Sep by, this must be parsec stuff, parse expr spaces. Okay. So parse expr, this is actually down here in the hierarchy. The dotted parser list is slightly more complex. Parse dotted list is a parser list bound. Do we already have support for these things? Yes, we do in our algebraic data type. Oh, that's beautiful. We're going to start getting some scheming soon. Parse expr spaces. I don't know what end by is. Maybe does Hoogle support parsec? Yeah. end by parses 0 more. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, 0 more, and then I get it. Separated and ended by sep. Char spaces, yeah, so it really is only doing, it's only doing the parse expert. These are being thrown away, and that was my bug, and that's why I had to write that, but I'm sure we can write it much better. Keeps them and you can bind them in a lambda. Oh, that's that thing that I didn't understand. So you're saying I can do this? Well, let me comment it out and see if we can write a better version of parse float. Always be improving yourself. Always be improving. A, B, C. Wait, improving doesn't start with C. George says so many wrong things on the stream. So we want to use this guy. List val again. My parse dotted list. All right, let's finish writing this one out. Return, the type is dotted list, head, tail. It doesn't work. The function on the right hand needs to accept an argument. So many one digits. That thingy. Well, no, but see, I don't think that's going to work because char there is, I need the char, I need the actual dot as well. I need the dot. You know what, let me post this to GitHub. And then you guys can we can do some live pull requests on here. You know what? I'm going to, should be able to, no, not that. I'm going to hide my screen for a sec while we do GitHub. You guys can see me, though, while we do GitHub. So what should we call the repository? Haskell scheme. Haskell scheme. Writing myself a scheme in way less than 48 hours. Should be going all night, boys. We got 2 things of tea. Let's go. Let's go. All right. So somebody can post a link to that. And now we can bring the screen back. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, I've seen Replit. I like Replit. Alright, so now we can go over to my GitHub anonymously. Yeah, Haskell scheme. We should actually write a quick README just to give credit where credit is due. Following. Make sure this link works. Cool. Tutorial. Cool. All right, we'll let you all talk again, and we'll see. Said 0F, congratulations, you're a moderator. You said smart things. And if the dumb things come back, we'll go back to subscriber only. And one of these days, I'm not sure what I'm gonna do yet. Like, we had a quiz, and to be honest, not enough people passed the quiz to do it. Only people who pass the quiz can talk. But one day we are going to do something about the general level of dumbness in the chat. I'm not a partner yet. I got to do like 3 more streams this month, and then we'll see if they give it to me. If they give it to me, I'll be more active on Twitch. If they don't give it to me, remember that time I was a Twitch streamer? Everyone's got to have a career doing something, man. Some other guy in the things was like, I don't like when this guy is always shilling for subscribers. Does he not have money? And the answer to that is yes, I'm broke, so please subscribe. And the real answer to that is you subscribing gives me validation that I'm doing something good. It's like following, but it costs money. And it's just, you know, it's like praise, man. You know, and I appreciate praise. Who doesn't appreciate praise? But also, you always wonder, you put something out into the world, and you're like, is this thing, do people like it or not? I know, no, I understand people on Twitch are all like this. It's not, I know, it's not my channel, but what I'm saying is I want my channel to be is the word respite? Respite? You know, yeah, a respite from the siege of the terribleness of the internet. Whenever I use words, like I use words that like come into my mind, and then like, does this word means what I think it does? And then I Google it. Does this word mean what I think it does? Yeah, that's what I meant to say. Cool. We did that. We got to add single-quoted syntactic sugar. What is this? Note how we can sequence together, and then, yeah, that's cool. The sequence returns a parser, and then combining that with a parse expert gives a parser Lisp val exactly the type we need for the do block. Now let's add support for the single quote syntactic sugar. Let's Google this. When you single quote it, oh, it doesn't evaluate it. Okay, I've seen this before. And then, oh, what's the structure and interpretation of computer programming? Yeah, you know what would be really cool? If we do this book. It's a free book, too, I believe. Actually, I think I have it in my iBooks. Do I have it in my iBooks? No, I don't. I also got another book today. Recommended by Martin Shkreli, Margin of Safety. Yeah, this. Can we get the PDF of this? Oh, so this is a thing written in Scheme. I just want to quickly look at it and see if the scheme looks similar to my scheme. Oh, no, I do have it here. Structure, interpretation, computer programs. Cool. Yeah, I went through this a bit when I was playing with Backspace. Yeah, this looks like my scheme. We should try some of the examples from this book in the scheme, just so we know that what we're doing is not like, you know, it's something real that exists outside of just being in this tutorial. And it's not all made up. It's real programming, boys. Real programming. Structure interpretation of computer programming is like one of the freshman books at MIT. I think it's pretty good. Remember, if the book's more than, let's say, if the book came from earlier than 2000, it's probably good. And like it survived this long. Finally, let's add our definition to parse expert to include the new parsers, but the parse expert calls the things which also calls parse expert. That's too much. That's too much, man. It's too much. It's too recursive. Will this ever terminate? You can't prove it anymore. man, this would be so terrible. See, that's why it'd be so terrible to do in like something non-Turing complete like cock. Like I'd have to show that this, because it's recursive, right? Parse list calls parse expert, which can call parse list. So you'd have to show that the total number of unconsumed characters is what? What is this spam? Oh, the other thing that I wanted to talk about from the previous stream. You guys, I wasn't ripping on web developers. It wasn't web developers who I was ripping on when I was talking about CRUD apps, you know? You want to code front-end stuff? There's some incredible front-end stuff. I do not want to hate on front-end people. Who I want to hate on is the people who make themselves subservient to business people. The people who see themselves as like, you know, someone's like, oh, is Fang all CRUD apps? Well, think of who you're putting yourself underneath, right? That is who I'm complaining about when I complain about the CRUD apps. Or like you work for some government to make some like stupid form so somebody can upload some identity card or something. Like that's what I want to complain about, not the use of a certain type of language to create, you know, web apps. Also, okay, I guess I also want to complain about like the dog walking apps and these kind of you know, like it's just CRUD. Okay. Parse there, return X. All right, so we should now be able to parse a list, I believe. Listy. Oh no. Unexpected space. Oh no, I think my floats broke it. My floats broke it. We're gonna put the float down there and it fixes it? But then I don't think my floats work anymore. Yeah, I think... maybe try parse float? Yeah, I remembered that. You gotta do try. Yo, sometimes you just gotta try. Now we're talking. All right, that's nice. All right, we can make lists. Let's bring up our structured computer programs, and like see if we can like do things like that. I don't think so because I don't think we can do symbols yet. Whoops, sorry. I don't think plus is gonna work there. Ooh, Atom Plus. Wow, fancy boys. Look, we're parsing all these thingies in the real book. I think we can even parse 2.7 and 10 thanks to you guys choosing floats. Who's spamming bullshit? Mods, can we take care of the bullshit spammers? You know what? It's just it gets lower quality. It gets lower quality. We actually had someone who knew stuff about Haskell in here talking. Like, that's pleasant. You know something or get the fuck out. That's right. Wow. Imagine that as a principle of a society. Know something or get the fuck out. Wow, that'd be a nice society, man. Cool. And we can check our dotted lists too. I don't exactly understand dotted lists. Found value dotted list. Yeah, that's nice. Okay. Which of the exercises do we want to do? Ooh, does it use try in other places? Oh yeah, try parse list. Yeah. Try parse note and that should work. Yeah, that's nice. Cool. So which one do we want to do? Do we want to do add support for the back quote syntactic sugar? I kind of hate back quotes because back quote is my thing in Scheme, and every time I want to back quote, I have to press back quote E. Add support for vectors. A vector should have... Oh, that looks too hard. No, never mind. These all look hard. Yeah. You guys want to do... I don't understand. Let me see what vectors are. These might all be bad. We know. Vectors are heterogeneous structures whose elements are indexed by integers. Now this is too much. It's too much. Too much. We're not doing any of these. Well, let's see how bad. Let's see what backquote is. Quasi-quote QQ template. Are you supposed for constructing? Huh. I don't really get it. Wow, it's amazing. We're seeing spam by subscribers. Get out. You know, to think you spent your hard-earned money and now you can't even post here anymore because there's got to be, I mean, just because you have money doesn't mean you're allowed to write dumb shit. Yeah, I don't know what vector is. I just didn't say no everything. I said no things. And be honest when you don't know things and go learn things. And don't ask dumb questions like, where do you find motivation? And did I tell you my stupid story about that yet? Once upon a time, I was idling on a Twitch channel, and I asked the guy where he found motivation, and he gave me a really deep answer. Yeah, and now we're never going to repeat that answer, so I hope you guys heard it. Haggy Hacks, thank you for subscribing. I don't understand what these things do. We're moving on. We want this scheme to actually run stuff soon, so we're going to start doing some evaluation. Currently, we've just been printing out whether we recognize. Wow. I don't know if we need this. I wrote my own show, and I like my show. Actually, somebody on the stream told me deriving show, and I appreciate deriving show, man. You're a good person. Unwords, list, instant, read expert, found, show value. I already did that. Yeah, cool. So we can just have parser here. Unexpected single quote. Didn't I write single quote? Oh, did I not include parse quoted? I had to like include this somewhere, didn't I? There. Cool. Yeah, Adam quote, number 1, number 3, list that. I don't know, I kind of like that better. What did I add? Beginnings of an evaluator, primitives. Okay, cool. So let's go put this in a different, can I put it in a different file? I don't really know how to do that. So we won't do that. Just put it here. We'll write a couple comments. Data types. And here we'll put parser. And here we'll put eval. Eval takes in a Lisp val, and it returns a Lisp val. Eval val at, what does the at do? The notion val at string matches any Lisp val that's a string, and then binds val to the whole Lisp val and not just the contents of the string. Okay, that's cute. So this is a normal, like, what are these things called? What is this? It's like a type matching comprehension. There's a real name for them. But if it's a string, it matches that one. If it's a number, it matches this one. If it's a bool, it matches this one. And if it's a, see, but now this one's going to be different. We're not going to use the at syntax. If we have a quote val, then we just return val, which I don't exactly understand. The quote means like make it exactly that and don't evaluate it. Quote foo, where quote is the, yeah, return foo without evaluating it. Cool. I don't like you, but man, I do enjoy your content. Get banned. Wow. You know, didn't your mother ever tell you if you don't have anything nice to say, don't say it? Now, there's an exception to that, which is if you have something nice to say, but you don't have anything, it's not nice, but it's true. True supersedes nice. But your opinion of whether you like me or not, that's not like true or false. That's just bullshit, and that's why you're banned. I know, but like it's stupid, man. It's stupid, you know? Do we want, just think. Is the channel better or worse for never having that guy post again? And I think the answer is better. And then we change our main function to read an expression, get args. Oh wow, this is a lot of, oh, get args. Print eval read expr head. What? Okay, so that's already head there. I don't even need to change this that much. I can just do eval here, can I? Like x equals eval expr. Oh no, I want to do read expr. Read expr, and then we can just put out the thing that we evaluated. Cool. Could not match type IO string with type Lisp val. Oh. Yeah. So let's do show there. And then we want read expr to return a Lisp val. Oh, that's cute. So now the string is actually an error in the language. Yeah, that's nice. All right. I gotta spell Lisp val correct and can't keep writing Lisp val. Could not match statement of type IO with type Lisp val. But read expr should take in a string, which expr is a string type. Because I have a do block or something. Okay, maybe instead of here, what if I just say eval read expr and we don't put x there? Oh no, we're gonna need a show. We need a show. That's the problem. I had a show there, though. I don't know. Show eval read expr. Yeah, that's good. Cool. So now it's going through. If you notice, my quote here went away because of this pattern match here in my eval. Cool. That's nice. Oh, yeah. Oh, now things are getting exciting. Watch this, boys. Watch this. If we try to, like, add 2 plus 2 in our scheme, yeah, non-exhaustive patterns in function eval, because we're going to have to implement a plus. And now it's time to implement a plus. So if we have a list with an atom func and then args, so what this is doing is this takes the first item from the list. This is the rest of the list. We're going to apply. Is apply a Haskell built-in? I think it is. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really get it, but whatever. Apply func map eval args. No. Oh no, I gotta write apply. So actually, you know what? Let's just try to write apply without reading ahead. So we want to apply. This is an atom, a list val, and it's going to return a list val. If the atom is atom plus, no, this is actually a list here. Is that the syntax for lists? Equals, so like x, and we can say number sum x, not in scope. Well, let's just try that for now. Not in scope atom. Yeah, and wait, what? Why is atom not in scope? I don't get it. List atom plus. Non-exhaustive patterns in function eval. Okay, so that matches that pattern. Oh, it's not an atom. It's func is actually being taken here, so that's actually a string. So we don't actually need the word atom here. We can just say string here. So like that. Couldn't match type integer with actual type list val. Yeah, we're gonna have to unpack them. Yeah, so the problem with those x's is they're list vals. So I mean, I could write a little helper function called like unnumber, which is stupid, but goes something like this. And it is number, right? No, it's integer. Unnumber number x equals x, and then I think if I say like some map on number x, that works. Constructor number should have one argument, yeah, because it's got to be put in parentheses. Okay, cool. So that did return 4. I do think there's a nicer way to write that, but you know, I think we're pretty good on the check our understanding. Okay, so we got the type for apply correct. Apply func args, maybe bool for false. Oh, fancy. Maybe bool force. What is a Haskell maybe? It's like a type. Use the function maybe. If the function isn't found, we return a bool false, but otherwise this is a lookup. Okay. I don't know where it looks that up. Maybe is applied to too few arguments. Oh, this isn't a comment. Wow. Wow, that was lookup func primitives. Oh, I thought this was like a comment. God, I can't see. All right. So now we have primitives, which is this data type that's kind of like a map data type. from string. It returns something that takes in a list and returns a single value. It's pretty nice. And then we can write out some of these primitives. Here we have plus. I guess that's a numeric bin op of type plus. We can copy and paste that. Not much will be gained from typing that. All right. I think numeric bin op is a function that we're going to have to write. We got to put an equals there. Then we got to tab that over one. Cool. Variable not in scope. Okay. So numeric bin op. Look, but it tells us the type. How beautiful. Integer, integer. Huh? All the integers. Oh, okay. That's actually a function here. So we'll just say like f args. Actually, we know what the args we want to match are. Number x, comma, number y. And then we'll return fxy. Oh, we have to return a number. It's a numeric bin op. Is that right? This character, oh, tab character. Ugh, God, I knew Haskell hates tabs as much as I do. Set et retab. Cool. Now let's check how closely I wrote that to what they wrote. Seems pretty good. Oh, well, okay, that's kind of nicer. Well, they actually wrote an unpack num. That's kind of that function I wrote before that I threw away, remember? List val integer number n string n. We'll just do that for now. So they called it op, and they're using fold L. The problem with my implementation here is it only supports 2 arguments. My other one didn't because I did some, but fold L1 op map unpack num on params. Cool. And now 2 plus 2, that still works. We can also add a 3 in there, and then we get 7. Oh, that's nice. Sexy, bros. All right. We implement a form of weak typing. I don't like this weak typing. No weak typing. You'll throw a type error at the Haskell level about incomplete patterns. So let's see if this works. I'm gonna nest shit and see if we get a 5. Oh yeah, 5. Yeah, let's see if this works. Change unpack num so that it always returns 0. Well, that's what I want to do anyway. That's right. Everything else, be a number or be 0. Add the symbol handling functions. Add primitives. All right, which one should we do? What's your keyboard? Wow, do you listen, bro? You get a timeout. Maybe you just, don't listen. You guys want 3? One. Yo, what's the mouse? Boss, California. All right. Why do you think we're talking about the singularity? I think 0 for everything else is related to nil punning. I don't know what nil punning is. I just didn't want to write that other code because I think it's ugly, and I think that, get your types right. Yeah, I don't know about this. Okay. What do we want to write? We like 1 or we like 3? Let's write 1. Let's do 1. 1 looks pretty easy. A guy and count. Oh, y'all want 3? All right. Can someone explain to me what 3 is? Add symbol handling functions. Returns true if obj is a symbol. Are they like atoms? A symbol is what we've been calling an atom. Okay. We can give this a try. Let's see what we got. Symbol, question mark, foo. False. But foo is supposed to be a symbol. What is just foo? It's an atom foo, but I don't understand. Oh. So like, but that's an atom plus. Yeah. Turn. Whoa, wait, this is a lot of functions you guys want me to write. I like EQ. That one seems like something we can implement. I like EQ. That should return true. How does it know to return false? Where is that false? Oh, that's just in the maybe. Okay, cool. So we'll add some primitive function EQ. We can call it compare. What's a binop? I thought a binop only took in 2 things. Yeah. I don't know. Compare binop. We don't actually need to write the type for this one. Let's say that it's only if we have atom X, atom Y in the list. Otherwise, it returns bool false equals bool X equals Y. Variable not in scope. Oh. I'll just compare bin op. I don't know. I don't have an op. I don't know. I mean, that works, right? Non-exhaustive pattern in function eval. We'll get it, though. This should be a func. Look up func primitive. Eval, which this should be an atom, I believe. Well, we can't eval an atom, but that's an atom. Fine. B-Byte's back. Thank you for gifting subs to people. I appreciate you. You are a good person. Yo, imagine Mr. Beast came in here and gifted everybody a sub. No, B-Byte's back. If you have a question, I will take your question seriously. You get a real answer. Won't even try to troll. What do you think of PVM? Well, I don't know what PVM is. Parallel virtual machine. Is a tool for parallel networking of computers. It is designed to allow a network of heterogeneous Unix computers to be used as a single distributed parallel processor. So my immediate thought about this is the main problem you have here. So even within a dual Xeon system, it's a NUMA architecture. It has non-uniform memory access, right? So the problem with doing this is you have different bandwidth links to different parts of your memory. See, I want multiple processors to act on the same bit of data. The question is, where do I store the data? Well, so I have a few options. I could store the data on one machine, probably local to, let's say, one of the processors. But then every time the other machine wants to access that data, it has to go across the network. And the network is much slower than the bus that links the processor to the memory. So you can, another way to deal with this is to have two copies of the data in the memory of both machines. But then you need some way to synchronize them. You're going to need some kind of like caching mechanism. What do they say? There's two hard problems in computer science, and one of them is cache and validation. So that's my like analysis right away of something like this. Like, it can't exactly be automated. PVM consists of a runtime environment and library for message passing, task, and resource management. So yeah, I mean, as anything that's a library, libraries are always nice. But I think there's like MPI, yeah, and I've seen, or like MPICH, build your Beowulf cluster. But yeah, so I don't know what the advantages would be over something more modern that kind of does this, but there's no way to do this for free. It's always going to be somewhat tricky to use. You mean a different PVM? Well, okay, now let's look at this PVM. Predictive vision in a nutshell. But see, when I give a real analysis on something without troll, look, it's like real. So let's see what Star Codex has to say. Is there an archive post or something? Unsupervised learning from continuous video. So my immediate thought is, okay, it's GPT-3 for video. And of course, GPT-3 for video works really well. Now actually build it. Let's see what actual results they got. So one of the problems in general with video prediction, and I'm not sure they deal with it in any kind of good way, is what's your output space? So if your output space is images, what's your loss function on images? Something like MSE or MAE probably doesn't capture what you want. You can use sophisticated things that try to capture structure like SSIM, or you can use GAN style loss functions, which are unstable. So that's my first thought to this. And then another great way to immediately evaluate any machine learning paper is look for the actual benchmark that they are state of the art on. So they're going for tracker benchmarks. Okay, compared it with these things. For that, I'm sure GitHub's still up. Who's BrainCore? How do they get outputs from this thing? So what's their actual loss function? Primary signal predictive. So I don't know why you need all of this complexity. What's their real loss function? I don't know. So I could spend, if I really wanted to dive into this paper, it would take an entire stream. All video prediction things, you have to ask a few questions. One is the prediction that they're doing context specific or context free? At Comma, when we build models which effectively compress driving video, we ignore things like the trees. And we do this in an unsupervised way because the trees are irrelevant. The exact shape of the trees are irrelevant to how to drive the car. So if you're building things that just predict video, humans don't really do this. Humans always have a specific context in mind. So I'm not sure, like, if they do that here. And then the other question is, are you trying to predict an image space, or are you trying to predict in some vision feature space? I think that predicting an image space is the wrong idea, because I don't think they're doing image space. I think it's something else. But if you ask the question, can you build GPT-3 for video? It's a classic, like, you think, oh, GPT-3, what if I just took all the YouTube videos and put them into one huge autoencoder? Well, so unfortunately, you don't get the beauty of GPT-3's loss function. GPT-3 is just this loss function. It's categorical cross entropy. Categorical cross entropy is a beautifully simple loss function that can be used because there are not that many tokens in your language space. Even if you have 8,000, right? That's only 8,000 dimensions of output. Versus for video, well, it's not even the number of pixels, because what you're not capturing there is joint representations. Even if you had an output for each pixel, which is way more than 8,000 dimensions, what about in Pac-Man where a ghost could go to the left or a ghost could go to the right, right? you have to capture that joint distribution, not blur the ghost both ways. You don't care about GPT-3. Why not? Well, it's not rude to say you don't care about GPT-3. When you took the time to explain it, it is. Don't let the hype interfere with what it actually is. Whether it's overhyped or underhyped or whatever, it doesn't matter. Why do you think it's not really solving anything? I kind of think just scaling those things up and you're going to solve the Turing test. And it's going to be a sad truth about humanity that most people, I mean, here's a question. How many people are already worse writers and dumber than GPT-3? And then what GPT is going to get most of humanity? Yeah, I mean, I don't know. GPT-3 is probably higher quality than some of the commenters in here. Okay. Non-exhaustive pattern match in function eval. Why is that? Why is this not a list with args? It is a list with args. And the first one is an atom. I don't get it. I don't get why this isn't exactly that. Oh, because I'm mapping eval args. Okay, I'm not sure why I didn't have that. It's probably some good reason. Okay, that's true, and that's false. Okay, cool. We wrote EQ. I think parsing floats was broken by the eval stuff. Ooh. Well, I got an eval float. Yeah, let's see. Can we add two floats? 0. That's right. That's right. 0. Oh no. Unpack num. Yeah, well, you can't add floats. Add only works on integers. Yeah. Yeah, you can add 3 and 3, but don't add 3.4 and 3.4. I don't know. I mean, GPT-3 starts to show where the problem with the Turing test as a formulation is. Ben Goertz will propose the coffee test, and I prefer the coffee test. We don't need error checking, do we? This seems like a lot of stuff to write for just errors. I prefer the coffee test. It's, can you build a robot that can go in the average American's house and make a cup of coffee? Ooh, throw error type mismatch. Yeah, I think errors are boring. Let's go on to evaluation part 2. Additional primitives. These seem pretty useful. Oh, Wozniak proposed the coffee test. Oh, even better. Let's just for correct citation. Coffee test AI. Damn, it is Wozniak. That's crazy. Oh, Gortzel. Yeah, you know what? That doesn't even... You go get a degree in some postmodern shit. Damn. Cool. I love, reading about, like, Apple history growing up and Wozniak. It's cool. I need error checking? No, we don't need error checking. That's boring. We'll add some error checking if errors become a real problem. For now, we'll just add these guys in for more evaluation. These both take exactly 2 arguments. Yeah, see, but we don't have errors, so we can write this simpler. Unpacker op x comma y, yeah, equals do left unpacker r. Oh, we don't even need this. We can just, oh, it's so much simpler when you don't have errors. Set no paste. Turn bool left op right. Cool. Bool bin op unpack num. Stir bool bin op unpack stir. And then bool bin op unpack bool. I'm gonna have to write these as types here, but we believe in strong typing. Unpack stir string s return s. Bool b return b. Cool. Bool bin op. Couldn't match M7 Lisp val with Lisp val. What did I do wrong? All right. We're over talking about GPT. We're over talking about that. We're working on something here, boys. Stir bool bin op. Oh, it must not like that these types don't match. I put it. No, it's the return types that are wrong. Let me just write the type signature for bool bin op. So we take in this thing called an unpacker, which is a Lisp val and returns, I guess, type A. A bool, Lisp val, Lisp val. It seems like errors went away since I wrote that. Maybe I had to write the A for the polymorphism. Isn't the right case wrong and you should have unpack Y? Oh yeah, absolutely. Good catch. That doesn't explain what this problem was. This just doesn't like these things. Or my bool bin op is broken. Do left. Unpacker X, unpacker Y. Match type M1 bool. So this is a unpack bool, which goes from a Lisp val to a bool, and this goes from a Lisp val to a string. Let's add some more types so we can get some better errors. Couldn't match type char with char. Huh. Why do I need a return here? Oh, I don't, because I'm not doing stupid throws errors. I can just do that. Yeah, now we're talking. Couldn't match expected type Lisp val. Oh, I don't think we need all this complex stuff because we didn't do errors. Can I just say bool x op y? Oh no, we do need to pass it through unpacker. Yeah, oh look, our shit's so simple because we didn't write anything stupid. Oh, well, too bad 3 is not equal to 3. I mean, it'd be nice if 3 was equal to 3, but, oh, true also doesn't equal true, so, you know, we gotta fix these things. Equals actually isn't a, oh, it's not equals. Yeah, that's true. But true, oh, it equals G. Oh, true equals false. Oh, that's not good. 3 equals 3? True. True equals 4? False. Oh, yeah, now we're talking. But I don't know why true equals false. That's not good. How are we doing on, look at some viewers. You know, you guys like when I rant about stuff, I think, more than actually coding. Free the plebs so we can spam. That's not appealing. I'll free the plebs if somebody figures out why true equals false. Oh, I guess there's not a bool bin op for that. It's a numbool bin op. Oh, and they're both getting set because they're being parsed as numbers. Oh, I don't know. Let's be a little more fair to the numbers and say, because if I do that, I think that's going to return an error. Yeah, non-exhaustive pattern matches, just because I was nice with that. But if I say unpack num bool, let's say bool true, and I return 1, and then false, I return 0, now true no longer is equals false. And since I did figure it out, I will free the plebs, and we'll see if the plebs have anything to say, or they're going to talk shit. Only be fade, thank you for subscribing. What is your profession? Garbage man. Pizza delivery man. Yeah, pizza delivery. False equals false. That's good. Let's go over to our book here and see if our things work. Too bad. Let's figure out why our floats don't add. Let's figure out how to make our floats add. Non-exhaustive pattern match and unpack num. Oh, well, maybe instead of integer here. I mean, can I do that? Can't do that. See, that's a problem. We can't add our floats. Cool. That stuff works. Let's see if this big long expression actually gives us 57. Yeah. Naming the environment. A critical aspect of a programming language is the means it provides for using names to refer to computational objects. In the scheme dialect of Lisp, we name things with define. Oh, we're gonna have to make a define. Bool false. Great. I don't like the way they did errors in here. They're very complicated. Carl. Oh, yeah, building a REPL. Oh, a REPL would be nice. That sounds pleasant. Let's add a REPL. Flush string. Read prompt. Those seems like it's a lot of functions. Put stir prompt hflush standard out, and then we'll call getLine. Errors are stupid. String IO string. Eval string equals return. It's just this. Show eval read expr. And we're going to have this take in expr. So then I should just be able to say here, put strlen eval string expr. Doesn't work. Actual type IO string. Well, because we returned it, so it's in the monad. This should keep it in the monad, I think. Yeah, I know how to monad. All right. And a function that evaluates the string. Oh, look, yeah. Oh, we can use this. Oh, that's what that thing does. Oh, yeah. Haskell level 9000. Yeah. All right. So we want to put it in our loop. Wow. Eval and print. That seems like a nice thing. All right, that noise is getting annoying. Eval and print takes in a string and returns an IO monad all on its own. So we can just eval and print expr. Yeah, because that's not right. Equals eval string expr poster. 57. Cool. Now it's time to tie it all together. We want to read input, perform a function, and print the output all in an infinite loop. The built-in function interact almost does what we want, so we need to roll our own loop. Until pred prompt action do result prompt if pred results then return from the monad, else action result, and then call it again. Action, and then we'll just change our main to do until equals quit. Oh, see, don't you love the currying of functions? Oh, we love currying. Read prompt. Let's bring that down here. Put that in this section called REPL. It looks stupid when it's not capitalized. Compile error, because I did, until quit, we want to read prompt Lisp. Wow, that's a stupid prompt. Eval and print, which is the function we run. All right, do we have our Lisp? Oh, we have a Lisp. No match. Oh, number 4. Look at our Lisp. Oh, yeah. Oh, if only we had those. Oh, that'd be nice. What do I do? RL wrap? Yeah, RL wrap, boys. All right, we'll do a run.sh. Cool. Who's saying, wow? What are people arguing about? Yeah, this chat needs some moderation. I agree. Or maybe you should just get off the internet. ZZYX, get the hell out of my channel. You know, and people always are DMing me. Who's being racist? Do you want to get thrown out too? People are always DMing me. Yo, dude, can you unban me? No. Please go in sub only. Yeah, it's too bad. It's too bad why we can't have nice things. You know. It's too bad. You're welcome, subscribers. No, they can spend all their channel points. If they want to spend their channel points and they want to say their one thing, they can say their one thing and spend their channel points. Yeah, look, it's beautiful. My Lisp is, my scheme is beautiful. It's only 172 lines. Oh, okay, they made, adding variables and assignment. Oh, this sounds like the kind of thing we need in order to get through our book. Because we have naming in the environment. Oh, this is all going to be hard, though. Wow, how many sections does this book have? We're making some progress. All right, you know what? We're disabling channel points. Help, channel points guide. Yeah, I'm sold. I'm sold. You guys are subscribers. You're good people. What do channel points people do? How do I disable this? Moderation? Disable channel points. Channel points, here we go. How to earn channel points. Managing channel point rewards. Go to dashboard and proceeding to channel points under the community section. Oh. Manage rewards and challenges. Highlight my message. Oh yeah, that's the one that can go. Send a message in sub-only mode. No, that's okay, but you can't send messages in sub-only mode. Damn, this is pretty nice. Well, you know what? I have a better idea. You can, but it's gonna cost you 7 million channel points. Yeah. 7 million channel points. Do you have 7 million channel points? Oh, that's what I thought. You can't send a message in sub-only mode. Yeah. Please sub so you can spam. You know what would really suck? If you subbed and then got banned. That's why you don't spam. What an easy fix. What an easy fix. Linux with 5 underscores. I agree. Okay. We're going to need an IO and env. Oh, this looks hard. Oh, this looks hard. It's got to take in an environment now. Oh, this looks complicated. No, this is gonna be fun. This is gonna be fun. We're having fun here, right? We having fun? Let's drink some. We're only halfway through the tea. Let's drink more tea. Let's take a 2-minute break, and then we're gonna write variables, and then we're gonna write some real programs in our scheme. It's cool, like how simple this is gonna be when we're done. We might have to write errors, but I don't like the way they did it. They added errors to everything, which might kind of just be a limitation of Haskell. But our scheme's doing so much nice stuff already. Richard L., thank you for subscribing. Oh, we got your Twitch mods are getting ridiculous. Apparently any dissenting comment is ground for timeout and warrants deleting of said comments. By the way, the comment was, I don't know. We're big on censorship in this channel. You know what I mean? This is a small community. We love censorship. Kind of pushed to GitHub. We just did. No, I mean, in real life, you can give people so much more of a benefit of a doubt than you can give them on the internet. I think this is one of the problems with internet communities, period. And it kind of sucks that, like, the moderation of internet communities has been given over to these companies who have no taste at all. Let's see what the PMs say. Okay, things. No, but I've been thinking about this. Maybe this is what we're gonna do on our break. I've been thinking about this. I've been thinking about moderation and how to build. It's an age-old problem. It's politics. How do you build a good community? And the politics that are in vogue in Silicon Valley are kind of tasteless. So far what we've done, and there happens to be a button for it, is subscriber only. And it's true that the person who subscribes at least has a credit card tied to their account, so they're a real person, so they're less likely to say stupid things. I don't know how to do sub emotes. They want the revenue, so they allow all people to Twitch. Yeah, and there's no taste, right? They value profit over taste. There are some smaller internet communities, but I feel like they're kind of dying out. So two hypotheses. One hypothesis. I think I know the reason for this. The average IQ of the internet has fallen precipitously over the last 30 years. $69 operator Chase Quixote, thank you for subscribing. More people, the bar is lowered. Yeah. You can create pockets, yeah. And we got to be more deliberate about how to do it. So if we go back to the quiz, only like 6 people did well enough on the quiz. And this might be are there any communities where you need to pass a quiz to get in? Does anybody know about any online communities? One of the problems with personality tests is IQ tests, you can't, a personality test, someone without the personality can game it. If you actually have, let's say you want high conscientiousness people, right? If you want or agreeable people, people know how to fake those things. You can't fake intelligence. No, but this isn't supposed to be Mensa. Mensa is deliberately a intelligence-based community. That's not what I'm going for here. What I'm going for is who's going to make intelligent comments on a different topic. What was the window to take the tests? One random stream, we offered a test. Oh, the DMs. Oh, the DMs are there. The DMs are all there. Nope, not clicking on any of you. Oh, I could click here. I could click here. Oh, but I'm not going to. Oh, but yeah, I'm not going to. Yeah, the Turing paper, annotated Turing, is nice to read. It's kind of hard to test people and give them a fair chance. Yeah, I know, they're so close. Their names on the screen. Change your username. Then you can get some words on the screen. No, so I think you want a mix of both. I think you want a mix of, I think that in communities you want a mix of, I think there's two things that are acceptable to discriminate on. You can discriminate based on skill, and you can discriminate based on paying money. If you think about how like job interviews discriminate based on skill, college allegedly does, but it's actually based on usually racism or nepotism. But theoretically it should just discriminate based on skill. If you think about a bar with a cover charge, bar with a cover charge is discriminating based on money. So I think you do want both. We want both smart people and people who are willing to contribute resources. It's not a question of their actual wealth. It's a question of whether they're willing to contribute. They're like, look, I understand that I might not be as good as the other people here, but I'm willing to contribute, this, right? This is the classic, don't buy a girl a drink at a bar, because what you're basically saying is, hi, I understand my value is lower than yours, but how about me and this apple teeny? Does that level the scales a little bit? Not saying don't ever buy a girl a drink, but don't open with that, right? I didn't even count all the questions on the test. Did I do something wrong? I might have done something wrong. But I don't think I was. I'd like the chat to stay on topic. What we did today was extremely approachable. Everybody could follow along with this. No, I'm not gay, and why would you ask that? Say dumb shit like that again, and you're out of here. I don't care if you're a subscriber. You're banned. Yeah, today, I did, it is noob lessons. I tried to make something that was followable today. Thank you for following along. A question like what programming language did you learn first? That's not a good question. And it's not a good question because it's a question that's it's totally meaningless. I think I've said a few times how I try not to talk about myself on these streams because my idiosyncratic life path doesn't have anything to do with skill. It doesn't have anything to do with anything that's real. It's the same thing with keyboards and terminals and... So what are examples of good questions? Good questions are questions that lead to the discovery of truth. Like when we looked at that paper earlier, the video predictive one. What are your thoughts on... honestly, even what are your thoughts on can be higher tier than what programming language did you learn first? What is truth? So truth is something that if two people were to sit on their own and research something, they would come to the same conclusion. Or let's say n people, it doesn't have to be two. Right? It's something that is objectively discoverable through the universe. I don't know. Let's ask the internet. That's kind of my definition, but. So another definition that I have for truth is anything that has predictive power. No, truth isn't subjective. Opinions are subjective. You pointed out the CS education is bad. I haven't done that into Tetris. I think it's a similar sort of idea, and it might be a good it might be a good course. Yeah, truth's not subjective. This is people who want to sell you hogwash. You know, if you want to sell snake oil instead of medicine, start out by telling people truth is subjective. Truth conforms to reality, but maybe, and then you can maybe put a kind of value hierarchy on truth. And the truths that allow you to predict the future are valuable. This is, you say, this is straight from, a substantive revision. See, I'm concerned about that revision. But we're all here discovering, we're all here together. Science allows you to predict the future. Science allows you to compress the past, and if you can compress the past, you can predict the future. The book is Writing a Scheme in 48 Hours. On my GitHub. It's here. Don't know. I'm yeah, please follow me on Instagram. We're all on a journey of discovery here together about where we want to end up taking this channel. I saw something, one of the comments on the last video was like, George is becoming more of a cult leader every day. And my only thought on that is, well, what if we live in a world that no longer believes in truth, but there's a cult that does believe in truth? You know? Who's the cult? Usually cults are demarcated by people believing dumb shit like Comet Hale-Bopp is going to beam us all up to the Starship Enterprise. You know, and now people believe dumb shit like, well, you know, biological sex is a social construct or something like that, right? I mean, yeah, the cult's called science, right? Well, this is what the university was supposed to be, I think. No, I know what happened to the Anabaptists and Jan von Leyden and shit, man. It didn't end well for them, you know? Well, I mean, it doesn't matter whether something calls itself science. Ask whether it gives you power. What does it give you power over nature? We seek to find power over nature. Yeah, listen to Dan Carlin's thing about the Anabaptists is good. When you're bringing up current day stuff, biological sex is not a social construct, right? Everyone, that's not even, that's a straw man. It's not even, nobody actually says that, but I think it's kind of along those lines. There's a lot of really shoddy thought being done. Do we need like an FAQ? Like, George, do you still do bounty hunts? Do we need an FAQ? I don't know. What am I doing here, boys? What is this? Why do I have this Twitch channel? What, do I have nothing better to do with my life? I mean, it's a way to think, right? If you want to build... Why seek power over nature? Well, if you want to live forever, I sure hope you can get some nice power over nature, right? Yeah, it's to talk to myself, right? The Twitch bot can have FAQ. Yeah. Well, it's not an existential crisis. Like... No thoughts on. Get out of here. Living the examined life. That's a nice. I've heard that, like, examined life. What's that from? No, this is it's like Socrates said this. Why do I get all this modern crap? Oh. Buy my self-help book on Amazon. I have a PhD. I developed thanks to the bits. Yeah, I'll have it in the title and people will ask what I'm doing. But see, the problem is the internet boosts the loudest voices. It's the one who asks. I'm sure this is true that internet commenters make up a small fraction of the people in society. I certainly know Twitter does. Yet they are taken to reflect a new sort of democratic consensus, which is meaningless. The people who are commenting on your YouTube videos, and they're good to respond to and they're good to kind of riff off of, but to believe that you're surveying the general population with internet comments is just totally wrong. Actually, I was thinking about vitalik. One of the things I'm interested in recently is homomorphic encryption. Does he actually? Are there any implementations of this stuff? Ooh, there's implementations. Ooh, this seems kind of fun to play with. The problem with society is dumb people are full of confidence while the smart ones are full of doubts. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe that's a problem. We're in the post-enlightenment. Yeah, man. But you don't build instruments of war with post-enlightenment ideals. You build them with enlightenment ideals. So. Humans have far surpassed their capacity for tech. When I hear an argument like that, I think back to, like, we have exceeded the carrying capacity of the Earth 10 times over. No, we haven't. I don't think that the people attribute this problem to, like, cancel culture, and I don't think that's true. I think that's just the boogeyman of the moment. You know, there's always a boogeyman of the moment, right? Remember when the terrorists were the boogeyman of the moment? It's the same thing playing out. You can say, like, oh, well, the reason that we all got dumber is the terrorists. I don't think that. I think that's just as true as the cancel culture thing. Make a list of banned comments and normal comments. Well, here's an interesting question. Yeah. I mean, what if we started... I mean, I wonder if we could build something... So there's this thing called... what is it? It's like... Sentiment analysis. So this is emotion, but what if you use techniques similar to sentiment analysis to extract, like, I think we could at least ban off-topic comments. Well, what I'm more thinking about, like, of course there'll always be bad comments and you can ignore them. And if you're trying to do things on an object level, yes, you can do this. But if you're trying to think about how to build, how can we build a higher quality stream? Now, I mean, part of this also is how much effort am I willing to put in before I do the streams? How much effort do you want me to put in before I do the streams? One of the compliments I'll get on this stream is that I haven't pre-rehearsed any of this material. I'm doing it live in front of you. Thank you, anonymous gifter. Anonymous. See, I can respect anonymous, you know? Blockchain in the comment section. Proof of stake, right? These are ideas. I have a lot of the thinking in the crypto world. I've been reading Vitalik's blog recently, and like I've come around to proof of stake. I used to be anti-proof of stake, quadratic voting. I mean, I've always been pro quadratic voting. I just thought it was too hard to implement in practice. But like, they're doing it. This is like Gitcoin thing. They have like grants. I haven't looked into it too much, but this stuff's really cool. Gitcoin grants. Yeah. It's not that much money. Quadratic funding. I haven't spent a lot of time thinking about this and kind of how to attack it. Can you machine learn what to ban by my history of banned comments? Yeah. All right. So that's, I mean, this is something I say at comma. I'm like, all of you here, learn to, you know, what would I do, right? Run your model of me in a situation, and then think about, you know, if you don't know what to do, run your model of me, right? So I wonder if you could do the same thing with the comments here. And it's not to say that like I'm not implying there that my way of doing things is right, just as who I choose to ban. It's not right in any objective sense, but you know, it's well, I'm not going to be upset. I want George larger and his computer smaller. All right, we can do that. We can do that. Hacky hacks, but that requires planning. Oh, if I announce the topics before. Yeah. Okay, so we'll announce. I mean, this is what's nice to do in a few parts. I think this is today's stream. And what we'll do, it'll be either tomorrow or Tuesday around like 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. We'll come back online and we'll continue scheming in Haskell. So if everybody could review, please review the book. Please review Structure and Interpretation of Computer Programming. And we're going to try to implement some of the stuff from that book in our custom dialective scheme. No, the bots, they're not good enough yet. They're not good enough yet. I do have faith in the next decade that we're going to be able to build part of the problem, part of the moderation problem in general, part of the spam problem is if it takes less effort for the spammer to send the message than it takes even for you to just delete it, spammers are totally winning in the world. But if we can have AI moderators, like, not only will this delete trolls, this will also make trolling a less productive activity. It'll be less economically incentivized, because those trolls or those spammer or those salesmen or whatever they are, they're just hitting up against a machine. But they're no longer hitting up against a person. Will there be a test? I will try to write a test. I will write a test. So yeah, I'll write a little Haskell test. It'll be on stuff covered in this stream. So if you paid good attention in this stream, you'll be able to do well on the test. You guys really like when I make tests. Apparently, I graded the last test wrong though, so we'll do better. We'll do better. Yeah, please study for the test. And then I don't know. How do you guys feel about my other idea? If we want to actually do lessons for noobs, maybe we'll do. You know what? We'll do an auction. We'll do an auction. I don't know how much effort this is to put together, but if someone wants to spend an hour on stream learning a topic, who's ever willing to bid the most, we'll say you put in a bid and you put in the topic that you want, and the top one might not get chosen. Quadratic funding, yeah. I don't know. I'll have to learn more about quadratic funding. Please only VIPs. I hope VIPs can speak too when it's subscriber only. Auction stream lessons. Bidding with channel points. No, channel points are worthless. Unless you have 7 million, you can send one message. Are you close to Twitch partner? Hopefully. I mean, it comes down to whether they approve me or not. If they don't approve me, Twitch is telling me, George, hey, we don't really want your content around here. Hey, we'll go somewhere else, you know? You guys all know where to find me. Oh, VIPs can't chat while subscriber only. That's sad. You guys will, you know, people who care will find me somewhere else. People always manage to. The elite can't speak. I wish we could. Yeah, VIPs we want. Twitch, I need more options. Twitch, I need more options. I'm not making a Telegram channel. Well, VIPs for the most part are subs. I agree with that. Cool. Yeah. I mean, I'm thinking about this. The part of the college is to build the online collaboration tools, not for people outside the school, but for people inside the school, where you have a real identity. It's all on the intranet. Ironically, Google Plus worked very well inside of Google. I guess I can, yeah, if I can give subs to the VIPs, I could do that. I don't know if I can gift subs. Can I gift subs? Let's see. Rox says, Brandon, if I wanted to gift you a sub. Oh, gift a sub. Oh, I can. Oh, that's nice. Train intelligent bots that post quality questions to drive higher quality discussion. Well, then, I mean, it's just me discussing with a bunch of machines. And eventually we'll get there. You guys know I want a girlfriend. That's my dream, right? I want to start a call. I don't know. Do I want to do anything in the world? Should I just be a degenerate? Is it worth it? Do you actually have any control? I don't know. Oh, it costs me $5 to gift a sub and I get back half? Wait, that's a joke. I gotta pay my own. Ugh. We've dropped the strict IQ test. We're not going to say IQ. Again, I didn't realize, so it's just an entrance exam. The university is going to have an entrance exam, and everybody who gets above a certain point on the entrance exam is welcome to come to the university. You also have to have taken the SAT, and have finished high school, but just for notation purposes, just for you will not be judged based on your GPA or SAT score. We are interested in tracking those metrics over time. It's in Twitch's favor to not see. That's what I mean. You're right. You're absolutely right. It is in Twitch's favor to not let VIPs talk in sub-only mode, and this is where these platforms are hostile to both users and streamers, to keep you in their gamified bullshit, right? This is why, am I going to go out of my way to not get banned from Twitch? No, if I get banned from Twitch, I get banned from Twitch. I don't care. I don't really do this for money. I do this for my entertainment and your entertainment. There's a million other ways to be entertained on the internet. Yeah, GED's fine. I don't even finish high school. I don't really care about that. But I want to track these things. I want to know what correlates to high school GPA, what correlates to SAT score. Are you pretty sure VIPs can talk? Cool. Let's just, can VIPs talk in sub-only mode Twitch? Oh, cool. Yeah, no, they can. Great. Unfortunately, I don't notice what. Subject for stream: solve complex GitHub tickets in a popular module. Oh, that sounds like real work, man. That sounds like pay me. There's some stuff that requires a real, expensive kind of focus. If I was going to do things like that, I have a whole set of projects that I work on off stream that aren't. And then, honestly, it's probably going to be most of the time spent understanding what they want and understanding the code base, a tiny amount of time writing code, and then a huge amount of time getting it upstreamed. Oh, you got to sign your contributor license agreement, and so on and so forth. Yeah, there's been a lot of talking on these streams lately. Doing a lot of thinking. What else is there to do? In New York, we think. Cool, guys. It's just 3 hours. Thank you for watching today's stream. I don't know if it's going to be Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday, but we're going to try to have a test. Test. Thank you all for watching. Have a good night, everybody.